Now, here's something that I think is very interesting. As we all know, at conference, Elder Oaks got up and he said, we're not going to make announcements at this conference of temples. Everybody has speculated on what that means. No longer ever in general conference, just not this general conference. We talked about the list that we predicted there was a list that, was thrown in the trash. I've since had confirmation from a person that saw the list on a computer. There was a list that, just like we guessed, was kind of said, not so much, not going to do that. But I believe that we have discovered one of the missing temples that was on the list, never announced, but is under, they're working on it right now. So I was given this article about a developer who sold some of his land, and it clearly says right here, the property will become the site of a new temple for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, making a significant addition to the Southlake, Texas community.
So this is a location that has never been announced.
Exactly. And I tried to look it up because I thought sometimes they'll say it's the Austin temple, but it's really over here. All of these are the temples in Texas right now that have been built, under construction, or announced, and they're all accounted for. None of them are in Southlake, right? Now, the interesting thing about Southlake is that that makes 4 temples within a 30-mile radius of each other in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This is just about 30 miles, I think, away from Fairview.
So this is not the Houston, Texas South Temple?
No, that's another one. This is what I'm saying. This is, temple watching is going to go underground and be a lot harder to navigate. So this temple, according to this developer, the land has been sold to the church. A temple is going to be built in Southlake, Texas, and we don't know anything about it, and it's never been announced, right? Playbook. Remember that? That's what I just showed you guys. Let's see. Okay, this just shows a little bit where it is. The developer had tried to put a housing development together and have it there, but it was shot down. So instead, the church is going to buy it. I still feel like there may be some housing development that's going to go on around it, but it's very interesting. So this temple does not exist on any kind of list. I made a post or two about this, and somebody piped up and said, oh yeah, they're already assigning callings in Southlake about this temple, probably PR liaison, spokesman, that kind of a thing. So exactly what I thought with the playbook. Things happen behind the scenes. The stake knows it's going in. They're assigning people, right? The developers know because they sold the land and that's what they were told it was used for, but it's never been announced. So I just throw it out there that I think Southlake, Texas is a place where they are going to be building an LDS temple.
Well, great research on your part.
Yeah, we'll have to watch. It's interesting. So